Okay, so today we're going to focus on the volumes of pyramids and cones. What do you notice is a big difference between the prisms versus the pyramids and cones? They have one base, okay. What else is a big difference? They what, I'm sorry? They're, well, the cone is round like a cylinder. What else is a big difference? They all come to a point. Okay, pyramids and cones come to a point. Prisms and cylinders are going to be flat on both ends. Okay, so our general formula for all for all pyramids and cones is 1/3. You can't see that? How about that? 1/3 big B times little h. What do you think that big B stands for? Base. Base area. Just like in the last problems. The difference is that 1/3. So when you see something that comes to a point, it's going to be a pyramid or a cone, and it's going to be 1/3 the base area times the height. Now the base areas are exactly like they were with prisms. So we could see a circle. What is the formula for area of a circle? Pi r squared. We could see a square or a rectangle. What's the area for a square or rectangle? Length times width. And we can see the area of a triangle. What's that? 1/2 the base times the height. So those three aren't changing. The only difference now is I have 1/3. So if you see it come to a point, it is a pyramid or a cone, and you have to add that 1/3 out front. That is where people mess up. Okay? So let's look at number 1. What shape is the base of this pyramid? A triangle, right? So we know we're going to use 1/3. That base area is my triangle base area. So 1/2 the base times the height, and then it will be times the height of the whole thing. What are the base and the height of this triangle? Again, it creates a 90-degree angle. What two sides create a 90-degree angle for that triangle only? 4 and 3. Does everybody see that? So if you look at just this triangle, this 90-degree angle is created by the 3 and the 4. Can you tell what the height of the entire pyramid is? 5. It goes from the point down to the base. Okay, so we need to plug that into our calculators. I would do 3 times 4 times 5, and then this is really 1/6. So you can divide everything by 6, or you can plug it all in separate, however you want, but I'm getting 10 feet cubed. Number 2 is exactly the same. See if you can, with your group or by yourself, you get to make new friends today, find the volume of this pyramid. What shape is the base of this pyramid? A triangle. Okay, so we're using 1/3, right? Then my base area is the 1/2 base times height times the height of the whole thing. What is the base and height of my triangle? 6 and 8. Doesn't matter which order you put them in, but it is 6 and 8. What is then the height of the entire triangle, or the entire pyramid? 7. What do you get when you plug all of that into your calculator? So 4 times 2 is 8. 56? 56 kilometers cubed. Okay. The difference between number 3 is that it is a cone. So we have a different base area, right? What's my base area going to be? Pi r squared. So I still have that 1/3, but now it's pi times the radius squared. What's the radius? 3, and then the height of the whole thing, the whole cone, 10. So 3 squared is 9. 9 times 10 is 90. Divided by 3 is 30, and I'm keeping the pi there. So 30 pi feet cubed. Again, you can plug that all into your calculator, or you can do it step by step. Yes? The pi should be at the back, kind of like if you were writing 30x, you wouldn't write x30. So I'm not going to call it a variable because it's not, but it should be written in the same order as like variables are. All right, I would like you to try the last 3. Once you have gotten the last 3, I want you to confirm your answers with your group. All right, let's see how we did. What shape is the base of the pyramid in number 4? A square. So volume equals the 1/3. Square is length times width, and then the height of the whole thing. What is the length and the width of my square? 9. What's the height of the whole thing? 12. So 9 times 9 times 12, all divided by 3. You should have gotten 324 meters cubed. Still good? Okay. What is the shape of the base for number 5? A rectangle. So you should have 1/3 times 4 times 2, that is the length and the width of the rectangle, times 5, which is the height of the whole thing. So 4 times 2 times 5, all divided by 3. I don't want to write it as a decimal. I'm going to write it as 40 over 3 feet cubed. Technically, your answer could be 13.3 feet cubed as well. Okay, I'll take either of those. And then for our last one, it's a cone, so it has a circle as a base. So pi times the radius squared. What is my radius? 1 times the height of the whole thing. So 1 squared is 1, times 12 is 12, divided by 3 is 4. So you should have 4 pi feet cubed. How'd you do? Good? Okay, on Wednesday you have a quiz. This quiz will consist of pyramids, cones, prisms, and cylinders. Okay, so Friday's lesson and today's lesson. So the new stuff you learn tomorrow won't be on it, but pyramids, cones, prisms, and cylinders. Okay. You also need to know the formulas for the quiz. So you need to memorize those formulas. There's really only 2 that you are new, right? For prisms and cylinders, it's base area times height. For pyramids and cones, it's 1/3 the base area times the height, and you should know area of a circle, area of a rectangle, area of a triangle. Questions on that? Okay.